for fighting.
So just tell me how it sounds, if it's any better.
The way into the tunnels is over there.
Can't you hear the game now?
You can't hear the game now?
You can.
You can. Does it need to be adjusted at all? Like, is it louder than the mic? Lower?
Oh, you're echoing. It's so confusing.
Oh, sorry.
Oh god. You
Oh, yeah.
sound exactly the same as well. You went to the volume. Oh god, that was so weird.
How is
I
it?
think that should be good.
What do you think, Tiff? Good, bad, same?
It's a lot better.
It is a lot better? Okay. Is the mic like all the way up on your face? No, it's not. It's, you know, it's at a
That's just how Jay sounds.
it's at a respectful distance. This is just how awful I sound. I can turn the mic down lower if I need to turn it down lower.
I'd say like a little bit more, like a little, like not a little tiny bit, but like a little bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, here, I'm not even going to stop the stream to do that. Because it's just this. How about now?
The fuzz noise. The fuzz noise.
Oh, like if you hear like a little static or something if you get too close to the mic.
Oh, now I'm hearing it, yeah.
Yeah, so turn it down lower.
No, it's like... Keep going.
Keep going.
Stop. Talk.
Hello? Hello, hello?
It's a little better.
Go down a little more.
I can hit Dott better than you. Haha! Dickhead, I'm taking over the stream. Let's go.
Jeez.
I think that may be my pop filter though, to be fair. Because Jay hasn't got one. And there's also my arm, my mic stand as well.
That could be. Are you still hearing the fuzz though, Tiff?
Yeah. Maybe go onto the bottom right and go on recording devices. And then go down to where your Yeti is. Excuse the voice crack. Right click it, go properties, go levels, and then like bring it down a little bit.
To about what, like 90?
Yeah. Let's try that.
Alright, how's that?
I need more than 2 words.
Well, okay, how's that? It's 3 words, so. Is it, you still hearing that fuzz?
It's better.
I don't understand why it's such an issue today. Tiffany said it's better.
Did you have an update? Did you have an update like recently? Because that can do it.
Not since I streamed
usually
last.
lowers my mic.
I mean, I haven't had an update since I last streamed.
Maybe turn it down a little bit more.
Alright.
Turn it down to like 70 and then up it on your output.
Okay. Levels, right? So turn it down to 70.
No, just levels, that's it.
Didn't you say turn it down to 70? Or did I hear you wrong?
Yeah, 70.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to react to what you're doing on screen there. You went to click properties twice and I was like, no.
Oh, and then turn it up on the on-screen legs a little bit?
Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. How are we doing?
I mean, it's better for me. I think it's fine for me now. So it's just Tiffany.
Tiffany says glitter. Glitter, but there's still fuzz, or just glitter?
Turn it That was before, I think. Oh wait, better. One word answer.
What a hell of a string we got going here, isn't it?
Fixing tech issues.
People are gonna walk in and go, what the hell am I looking at?
I hear that. Yeah.
Occasional popping when
In
you
the title.
talk. What the hell? I wonder why. Unplug and replug the mic.
Oh my god, that crack.
What cracked my audio?
Yeah, it
Huh?
like really cracked for a second now.
Alright, let me try something. Hello?
Hi. Can you talk? Like, give us like a 3 sentence.
Hello, my name is XIII and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's why I have Mr. Dott here to help me.
Hey!
Hey!
Tiffany had the same reaction.
Yeah, I know. I changed the USB port that the mic was in. I don't know if that helped at all. That sounds better.
That does sound better.
Alright, all I did now was just change the USB port, so. Although, you know what I just realized? When I first went live, I went back and deleted that tweet. So, I still should tweet out that I'm actually live.
Oh, buddy.
Hang on a sec.
Can you not do that for your tablet?
I think I could.
Mm.
I think I can. You know what though? DM me on Discord my live link so I can copy it.
I got you.
Thank you.
I have no idea what to change the title to now, to be honest. I didn't pay attention to what it was before.
It should be like, the title should be, I tried to talk Jay out of streaming today. Or Mr. Dott tried to talk me out of this today.
I got it. There we go. That's gonna be your title now.
Okay. What did you change it to? I'll put it in my tweet. What did you change it to?
Playing some Final Fantasy game Dott's never heard of.
Alright. Here's what I'll put. I'll put, playing some game. Let me tag you. Miss Dott doesn't care about. That's pretty accurate, don't you say? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Copy text. See if I can paste this correctly. Oh my gosh, I think I did this. Okay, we are tweeted out. I am somewhat audible.
There's one big question though.
What's that?
Are you wearing socks?
Todd, if you ever have to ask me that question, then I'm going to question the authenticity of our friendship. You
Hey,
know
you
I'm...
have to check now and again, alright? You know, like...
Yeah, I know.
I mean, at this point, I feel like our authenticity of our friendship is like running on the fact that you just spent $80 on a pop.
Is
that
it
you
really
will
something
never
that you
see.
needed to say while I'm like live and streaming?
Yes.
Wow, dude.
I mean, you didn't really tell me not to. Was I not meant to say that?
No comment.
Did I just fuck up or something? Like,
Like, no one needed to know that necessarily.
I mean, I could also point out what you did this morning. If you would like me to also add that in.
What I did this morning.
Yeah.
What did I see? I don't even want you to say now because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
On the unlisted stream I did for you. Oh god, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse. On the unlisted stream, give me a hint without like totally giving it away.
1K?
1K. Oh, okay. Now I know. Alright, now I know. Alright, I got you.
Give me a hint, like
The only issue I'm having now, though, is I'm trying to pull up the stream on my iPad, and then I have an issue getting it.
Nice, buddy.
Let's try this.
Tiffany's not very happy about you spending $80 on a pop, by the way.
Well, Tiff, like I told Dot, if she didn't live in the UK, I wouldn't have to pay out the ass for shipping, which was about half the cost. Oh, you know what it is? I can't get the chat to pull up.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, I will be your,
That's
Siri.
good. Let me try going onto the YouTube gaming app and see.
They're like worth
that'll do
pennies.
it.
I agree, Tiffany, I agree. Like, I've never paid more than £12 for a pop. Which is like $14, $15. But apparently this one was like really rare, so, you know.
Okay, I can see the chat now. Jesus Christ.
Cool.
Okay, that'll do it. Time to call it a day.
That's it, guys. Stream's over. But
Tiffany, the one I bought is difficult to find. I checked multiple sites, and even the sites where I could find it at a somewhat normal price, I had to pay ridiculous amounts for shipping, so I wasn't really saving anything.
I will say though, in the UK, like pops are hard to find. Like you can't just walk into like a normal gaming store and
Right.
find pops. Like, no, it just doesn't happen because they'll be like stupidly expensive.
Yeah.
So it's like it just makes more sense to order online. But
One bad step and we're goners.
You should see the stores here. It's like half the store filled with them. I've never been in a store that's had pops for sale. Like, where do you buy them? Is it like a regular toy store?
toy store.
Like, where do you buy pops? I don't know you're buying.
We follow the 5-year-olds in.
I see you like tackling a 5-year-old to get to like the last of a certain pop that's rare.
Oh my god.
And then you just you grab it, you push him to the ground, and you just get in his face, and you're like, "Ha ha, dickhead!" You run out the store.
Can I speak for it first? Look.
I'll bet there's a treasure chest over here. I can hear it. Ha ha. You run out the store, you like bang on the window, and you like hold the pop up like to taunt him while he's crying to his mother. That's some mean woman. Just abused him to get to a pop.
Hey, if the pop was rare, maybe.
If the pop was rare, I think you'd probably just like pick him up and like toss him like a rag doll.
Bruh. The pop was rare, I would just like like arm punch him away, you know, like accidentally like walk into him, send him flying into like a like you know a show like the Cinderella show, you know, like
Yeah.
easily knock over. So then like their mum comes along as a go, like what do you think you're doing? You know, like really laid into him. I would do the pop for casual like. totally haven't thought about this before.
No, definitely not. I can tell this is like spontaneous, just came to your mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Way to get up here. I guess not.
Tiffany, do you have pots? What ones do you have?
And by the way, Tiffany, you giving me shit for spending what I spent on a pot was a little crazy considering how much you spent on that Moogle.
Fucking teddy bear. Like,
Follow my lead, Hope.
yeah. They are pretty popular now. To be fair though, like I don't get the mainstream ones, like ones I get are like the Harry Potter ones mainly. And then you also got like the Alien ones, like, the Alien versus Predator ones. But like they're the only ones that are really invested.
That wasn't so bad.
Back in my day. I'm
Back
joking.
in my day.
I'm sorry.
In the,
There's way
ancient,
too many now, I agree, yeah.
in the ancient days of the early 2000s.
The prehistoric days.
Watch my back.
Back when cell phones were all flip phones.
Hey, I was around in them days, I tell you that now, man. Hey, them flip phones, man.
I was
they were
around
down.
in them days.
I was around in them days.
I was
remember when you
around in
pull it
them
out.
days. Why'd that dude run away?
I remember you used to like pull it out, and then every now and again it would catch on your jeans, and then it would flip it open as you're answering a phone call, and you just automatically open it. You have to rush to get it to your ear.
Uh-huh.
You have no idea who was on the other end, because you ain't got time to look, you know.
Well, when I was growing up, it was always a big, like, if you knew someone that had caller
Almost
ID,
there, aren't we?
it was the most amazing thing in the world. It's like, you actually know who's calling before you answer. And those were the people you couldn't do prank calls to because they'd know,
Close calls.
which
Yeah.
was really disappointing.
Sidekick phone. What's a sidekick phone?
I'm
That is
not
something
sure.
that I've lost on. Oh god, even Jay's not sure.
I'm not. I think I've heard of a sidekick phone. I think it's just like a,
Let me Google.
it's a brand of phone, I think, or a type of phone.
I think we made it past all the
Oh,
guards.
them ones. Yeah, I remember them ones. The ones that like they're like rectangular, and then you flick it up. No, they were dank. Yeah. I had one of them as well. Like, not for long though. I think I honestly broke mine.
That's why you had me around though. To supplement your
Not to
brokenness.
replace it.
To supplement your brokenness.
Oh my god. Wow. Well then. That's that then.
So
Okay.
Tiffany, what are the plans for the weekend?
Yeah, what happened to you last weekend?
Don't
Hmm?
worry, it'll be fine. Only kids like me know about that entrance.
They'll find it. They'll call in a team and canvass the whole tunnel system.
Then we better
She's gonna
hurry.
help us, not help us.
So,
Hop in with
where's
us.
this thing
on a
come
voice
out
chat
anyway?
Last weekend. She never turned up. Not
Well,
really.
I forgot about that until you just reminded me.
I don't really know for sure.
We'll find out today.
You don't remember what happened? I can tell you what didn't happen. You didn't come voice chat with us. That
You
wasn't a
wanna
very
come on
convincing
Saturday?
mm-hmm. I was waiting for that mm-hmm.
Hey, she's my wife, alright? I can't piss her off.
Well,
Let's
that's
chill
true.
out now,
That's a
right?
good point. That's a
Like-
good point.
Happy wife, happy life. In
Yes.
that, you know? And I have a feeling if she came around and said you cancel Dott's pop, you'd be like, alright, I got you. Alright, and I really want that pop.
What are you doing this weekend, though, Tiff? You and Chris heading out somewhere?
My YouTube wife? By Sunday. Oh, it's Mother's Day for you guys. That's nice. I don't know when it is here. No, it was a few months ago for me. So I remember getting my nan some flowers. and ignoring my mom for most of the day.
You know what's interesting is I think the chat is actually clocking up slightly faster for you than it is for me.
For real?
Because I heard you say, what about Sunday? And I hadn't seen her comment hadn't popped up yet for Saturday.
Oh, like I did read it pretty
And I was
fast.
like, what is she talking about?
What about next weekend, Tiffany? And where are you going for your family dinner? And can I come?
You're her wife. Why couldn't you go? Actually, it'd be an insult for her to not invite you, you know?
But Chris will be there, you know? She's like my YouTube wife. You know? I don't know if he knows about me. If she doesn't. He doesn't, sorry. Oh god. So Vietnamese restaurant. Alright, so can I come? If I make a flight, can I come?
This is what it looks like down
What? She says yes, and you're like, Jay, fly me out.
Jay,
So-
can you just lend me 1k?
To meet me? No. To go see have dinner with Tiffany and her family.
I don't think it's worth a flight, but sure. That's true. That is true. Jay, you fly me out to visit you, and then we fly down and see Tiffany and go for dinner.
Oh, we could do that.
Alright, cool. Tiffany, make sure you have a reservation for 2 extra.
Be ready for the next fight.
How far away are you from Tiffany? Like, is it like the
She's
other side of...
completely on the other side of the country, like 3,000
wow.
miles. Very far.
So I'd have to get like a plane to you,
Mhm.
and then jump on a plane with you to go
Mhm.
to her,
Yeah.
and then jump on a plane back, go back to yours. Damn, that's long. What about Kat? Is like she the same? Like,
She's close. She's probably not as far as Tiffany, but still, you'd have to plan out if you were going to visit her.
oh damn.
Yeah, her and Fauna both. What did I want to do here? Oh yeah.
You were like just me, like you'd have to give me notice and plan it out. Like
Yeah. You'd have to give you notice, plan it out, and I'd have to request a time off of work.
yeah, you'd be really fucked up.
It's like the only, even though I hated my last job, the only nice thing about it was it could be a Friday, and I could be like, it could be like a Friday at 3 in the afternoon, and I could be like, hey, could I take the whole next week off? And usually they'd say yes, but this job, no, I gotta give like at least a month.
Really?
Yeah, because
Alright.
this is gonna make me sound more important than I actually am at my job, but if I'm not there, there's lots of stuff that other departments can't do, so I
So they're
Keep up with me,
plan
though.
ahead for that? For all that? Sorry?
Hmm?
They would have to like plan ahead for that, or?
they would have to plan ahead for me not being there. Yeah. Whereas my last job, I
thought you
did
had
payroll.
work to do, Tiffany. Fucking hell.
Follow my
In
lead.
1 minute. You work for 1 minute. Get back to work.
She's like, quick, I have work to do. I can't work. Oh, Tiffany's
like 1
gone.
minute later.
Tiffany's gone. Time to stop the stream. I'm only streaming for her anyway.
Alright, continue.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, my last job, my main responsibility was doing payroll, and that was only once every 2 weeks. So, if it wasn't, if the next week wasn't a payroll week, I could generally just take it off without any worry.
Oh. Interesting. So what would happen like with your current job then if like you were just like, I go see Dott for like 2 weeks, or like a week and a half or something?
Without any notice.
No, with notice, like did they like
Um,
find like someone to replace you for the time you're gone, or?
No, they would basically, because my main job was paying the bills. They would try to
Carbuncle.
make sure everyone kind of pays ahead on their bills, and the week before I would go, I would just get slammed with
So,
extra stuff.
Kill
Um,
him and cut off
But
the
I don't know
fruits
if they would
of
even
life.
give me 2
That'll
full
make us
weeks
popular.
if I wanted to come out there. It'd be easier probably to
I
have
think
you
people
come
have
here,
enough reason to hate us,
and I
don't
still
you?
probably couldn't get 2 weeks off, but I could probably get like a week and a
Yeah.
half,
You're probably right.
and then the other
Hungry
days.
people
And
make
to be
for
fair
angry
though, like
people.
if I did come out and visit, like the first day, I guarantee I'm gonna be like snoozing, mate. I'm gonna just
No,
be
yeah.
like out of that shit. Like,
Why don't we use
no,
that as
you
a
could dangle
landmark?
Nando's in front of my nose and it still wouldn't wake me up.
I could see like I pick you up at the airport, we meet, whatever. I'm like, you want to get something to eat? You're like, yeah. So we go get something to eat, and then as we're driving home, I'm like trying to chat with you, and you're like, Nate, I'm kind of tired. I'm trying to doze off. Could you please shut the fuck up?
Not to be rude.
You're like, I know we've been wanting to meet for a long time. I know you paid to fly me out here, but can you please be quiet? I'm trying to sleep.
So I could honestly imagine you doing, like letting those off, and then like having like a Nerf gun in like your car side, like, you know, like a door,
Mm-hmm.
and just having like a little like pistol, and as I'm like dozing off, just shooting one at me, just pew, just really trying to rile me up, you know.
That's funny.
But
You know
Yeah, I
what's also
mean-
weird is oh never mind, that's because we're voice chatting today. I was thinking my other streams, my Discord overlay wasn't on, but I also wasn't voice chatting in those streams, so
you do have to toggle them sometimes.
yeah, I think it's like Shift 2 or Shift F2, but it's not a big deal.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm
Mine's
not
like-
embarrassed anyone wants to know on the if you're the hoo-hoo leader.
I am the hoo-hoo leader. If anyone wants to question that.
And then if they're smart, they're not gonna question it. They don't want to get banned. I'm a little disappointed that Tiffany's still AFK.
I feel like if I do come out to the US though, you need to get like Tiffany rounds, you need to get Fauna rounds, you need to get like, you need to like squaddy it up, you know?
Yeah.
Like fair play, like we have a few days to ourselves, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part we need to squaddy it up.
Oh shit,
with, like,
I died.
good people.
Whoops.
Dude,
I'm so
really?
Yeah.
Like how?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the way
you're
this
right.
game works is, it's not your whole party that has to die. It's only the leader. If the leader dies, the game's over. But fortunately, I pretty much started right where I left off. So
Good stuff. Yeah, we'd have to squaddy that shit up.
oh yeah, real life squads. Real life squatting up. Be a hell of a Nerf gunfight though.
Ooh, now that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we have our own little Fortnite. Our own little PUBG.
Yeah, man. Like create like an assault course in your back garden or some shit, you know? Like proper go for it. Like rent out like a paintballing area.
Absolutely.
Have guns instead. Well, they're paintballing, I'd be down for it, to be fair. Like, I wouldn't be straying away from that shit. I feel like the only thing that would do is like if I keep getting shot, I'll just get really annoyed and just go like Rambo mode. Fucking. I did it in the Division earlier. It was like really annoying to be honest. Keep getting like teamed up on, just like, alright, you motherfuckers, who wants some?
Oh my god, I died again. Jeez.
I'm so
Heal, man.
dead.
Come on, what the F?
Heal it up. Tiffany? Tiffany? Tiffany?
I could skip
Tiffany?
them if I wanted to, but no.
Tiffany? 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 No, you take him on. Hi.
You keep yelling at me, I'm waiting for her to tell you to shut up. I'm trying to work.
You referred to the question mark. one.
Keep up with me, Hope.
You know what I'm more excited for right now? Like,
What's
not,
that?
like, I'm actually more excited for the pop than I am my new office chair. Like,
I
that's
knew you'd like
sad.
it.
That's like, it's really sad. Like, adulting is so fucking shit. Like, when you get excited by, like,
I've got your back.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like an office chair, and then you find out you have a pop coming and you're just like, oh, fuck yes.
Oh yeah.
Like, with the excitement, just go some steal thing, you know? Why don't you target yourself? Who's leader?
Ah, that's the wrong one.
Just hang on.
I knew he was gonna die.
You let the kid die?
Keep up with me,
I
Hope.
did. I let the kid die.
Wow. Bro. Oh, you invite him? Okay.
Jay's child abusing kids on stream.
Watching Jade abuse children.
Alright, I'm gonna finally beat this guy. Jeez.
Why does he turn into a lizard? With like no, like, back. Whatever the fuck that shit was on his back.
Well, once you
Whatever.
raise this gauge far enough that that
Man, you get
protective.
5-star it. Come
No,
on.
I know. I took too long. It's probably because I died twice. I'm probably lucky I got 1 star.
Pulseless sea, using a sanctum
No, you got
valve so
3.
you can tell where we're going. Sort of strange.
No, I know. I said I'm lucky they even gave me 1.
We've relied on them
Let
our
alone
whole
3.
lives.
Hmm.
The food we eat,
Well then.
the light and water.
Tiffany,
It's all from the Fal'Cie.
what are you
You
doing?
know,
It'd be great. Like someone's like scanning through YouTube, who's a Final Fantasy fan. They're like, oh, Final Fantasy 13. I'll see what this is about. That's the first thing they hear is Tiffany,
Protect us. Take care of. Well,
and they're like, nope, I'm out.
they treat us like we're special.
You realize I'm gonna be the reason your channel goes into the ground.
Like we're pets.
A brochure for a $20 million property.
Oh yeah, she's putting a brochure together.
to them,
Nice.
we are just
Okay.
pets.
Can I see this brochure?
That's it.
Don't you guys say
Now it
like
makes sense.
brochure instead of brochure?
Been
It would say
so
brochure.
blind
Yeah.
How do you say it in the UK?
into a Fal'Cie
I would just say
world,
brochure. Like
raised on a
brochure.
Fal'Cie leash.
Oh,
Like, can I have a brochure?
It was the only life I knew how to live.
Like, you guys seem to really pronounce like the C and the
When
H
it
in
was
it.
taken
Like,
from
brochure.
me,
You know?
I
mm-hmm.
was completely lost.
Yeah.
You know what I've noticed though, now that we talk as much as we do, one phrase that I've noticed I use a lot day to day now that I never used to use before is taking the piss. I used to I never would
Yeah.
have said that, but I say it all the
Listen
time
to
now.
me.
Yeah.
I was talking to my dad about this
This was
baseball
so
player
close.
that my team
It
traded
took
who's awful.
everything from me.
And I was like, yeah, then that's finally got rid of this guy. And my dad's like, that's good. I said, yeah, he's been taking the piss the last 3 years. My dad just looked at me like,
So
what?
I fought instead. As long as I was fighting,
Taking the what?
Listen, he didn't
nothing
know.
else was
Like-
I was like, oh, I mean, he sucked.
I was running away.
Yeah, I think little sayings like that are very common here. Like, that's one of the most common you'll hear, to be fair.
You
Like,
got
you're taking the
swept
piss.
along with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like Cockney, though. It's usually like, you're taking the
I like
piss.
it. Don't
It's
understand.
really like Cockney, you know? But, no. She went down, but
Operation
alright,
Lore
Tiffany, alright.
is over.
I look forward to perving on it as much as I perv on you. Wink, wink.
No.
Nudge, nudge.
You told me to fight.
I made a mistake.
But
Quick fap.
you can't do this.
God.
You can't just build something up like that.
I still don't know how you got that from what I actually said.
I won't abandon you.
I mean, it's me. Come on, dude. It's possible.
I was actually eating one of those cookies earlier this morning before I went to work, and I was thinking about that the whole time. I took a
Can't just
bite,
throw in the towel.
and I literally shook my head and thought to myself, "Quick fap?
How am I supposed to just
Where did
forget
she get
about
quick fap?"
the accent.
I guess so.
It is the accent. Like, I don't think we would also say like whatever you said either. I think that was like a sentence we would put together the way you did.
You know what you want to do? You want to send Fauna a message and be like, She should come in here also and say hello, because she's not too busy at work.
Is in your stream? I thought it was an emergency.
It's an emergency.
Is my keyboard fire? Is my keyboard fire?
Wait, hang on a second. It's hard to hear with these sirens blaring in the game. Hold on a sec. Let me kill these guys first.
Oh, she replied straight away. That's a good sign.
Okay,
Alright,
now
Jay?
sorry. What did you try saying before?
What did you say? And then I'll tell you what I said.
Oh, I said I can't really hear you over these sirens
No,
that are
but
blaring in the
what
game.
You asked me that I was reacting to.
Oh, okay. What did Fauna say?
Oh, she was like, uh-oh. So we need to act like it's a real emergency now when she goes getting him.
So what's the emergency? I think my aunt's gonna lose the election.
Hey, there she is.
No one's gonna know what we're talking about.
I mean, it's exactly
Hey,
the same
Fauna,
crap,
what's
innit?
up, buddy?
The party has arrived. No one panic.
So what do we do
I mean,
now?
yeah.
We're
cool.
the sea.
Anyway.
Taking time off.
Okay.
Enemies of Cocoon.
I mean,
If we can't
yeah,
follow
the
the plan,
emergency is
do
now
we just lay
resolved.
down and die?
You just missed
I didn't
Yeah.
mean we should give up.
whatever it was.
Then what
I'm
battles
not
do
too
we
sure
fight?
what it was to be
And
honest. I just
against
wanted
who?
to get you in here.
Tell me that.
So,
I
here we
don't
go.
know yet.
You want out in here?
You
Well,
don't
Jay
know
wanted you in here.
yet.
I
That's
did.
right.
I was not too
I don't
bothered.
know yet. But I do know we can't lose hope.
It's like Jay wanted you on here. I
Hope?
could have cared less.
There is no hope. Not for
Is how that came
Oh,
off,
that,
by the
that
way.
sounds bad. That sounds really bad. I didn't mean it like
It's
that. Like,
mean.
let me go back and reword
I
that.
was
Hold up.
just like
Mhm.
you.
Jay wanted you in here, so I made it happen.
There you go. That's
My
better.
parents died.
I did. I
I
said,
had to be
Dot, you
strong
should
for
message
Sarah,
Fauna. She
so
should
I
really
thought
come
I
in and
needed
say
to
hi.
forget my past.
And Dot's like, I'm on it.
And I became lightning. I thought that by changing my name, I could change.
I agree what said has
who I
been said,
was.
but you know, shit happens and it's me and I
I
always
was
get free
just
pass. And
a
because I've got
kid.
a sexy ass British accent, I
Lightning.
get away with everything.
It flashes bright,
I didn't say I didn't want you in here.
then fades
That,
away.
that's taken it out of context.
It can't protect. It
Yeah, I
only
agree. Dot wants you in
destroys.
here. As do I.
I didn't say that either.
Goodbye, friend.
Making such a fucking drama out of
Sarah
it.
Here, I just thought of a
Jones.
new string title. Dot.
Mm.
Part 6. Dot can only talk to 2 females now.
Shut up, leave me alone. Who's bullying me? It almost became 2 the other day, to be honest.
Oh,
was
did
a
it
very
really? Oh, I
close
know what you're talking
call.
about too.
It's
Yeah,
my
it
job
was
to
very
deal with
close
it.
call.
I'm sure it was.
Luckily, I pulled it back. You know, I threw a grenade in there,
Yeah.
and then I threw a. Wait, did it go down
Sorry.
from 3? It almost did. It didn't though. It was a close call though. The British ruthlessness was almost a little bit too much for somebody.
The only
But I
one
pulled
who
it back.
believed her.
So it was all good.
Fauna,
No,
I hate
don't
to
say
admit this, but I actually forgot
Don't
you
say
were
it was
streaming
me.
tonight until Dot reminded me.
It brings
Yeah,
everything
so
back.
you know, like really,
I keep playing and
We were
I'm
s-
the good guy here.
We were sitting in the voice chat and Dot was mentioning she was tired, and I said,
see
well,
his stupid face and
go. If you're really that tired, go to bed. And you're like,
He's
"No." She's like, no, I
smiling.
can't. I promised Fauna I'd get her stream. And I was like,
he's
wait,
smiling
what?
like she's dead. I know.
Welcome to the bad books,
not-
Jay.
I know, Fauna. Trust me, I
know.
felt so good. I was like, holy crap,
matter
that's
what
right. She's
happens,
streaming Jackbox tonight.
she's
How in
not
the
coming
world
back.
could I forget that?
Hey,
That's
yeah,
my favorite
buddy,
person.
look
Now
at
you're
that.
second.
There's no
Oh.
time to
Yes,
think about it.
let's go.
All right,
Faunus
Dot.
number
just to
one.
give you
Make a
person.
note to have me research
Mhm.
chargebacks for donations
talking
after
about
the
it.
Mhm.
stream was over.
Yep,
If,
I
you, if
got
I'm going to be second, and that's will be last.
You may as well be what?
If I'm going to be second, I might as well be just last.
I'm sorry, I messed up.
Oh,
know?
wow.
It's my fault.
I'm just saying.
That's a little bit sour right there.
The rebuttal is weak. It's going to be about the size of your bank account when those chargebacks through. Weak like your bank
Oh.
balance.
Buddy. But no, I wouldn't stand up to him on this one. I would just grovel a little bit, to be honest. Because he will fuck you up.
I cannot wait to play later. I cannot wait now. I'm so ready to play now.
He is way too witty for you, like anyone. I'm not even gonna be like you, like anyone. Like, there's very few things that I will actually fight on with him. That is not one of them.
In TK, listen, Fauna, I've already been very clear that if it's not Quiplash, I am a near mortal. I am very easily beatable in any game that's not Quiplash.
What's TKO?
TKO, it's like a drawing game.
Oh god.
I think, Fauna, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that the game where you draw designs on t-shirts and then you have like phrases on them and they mix and match and then you vote on the one that you like? That's the wrong way.
Can you like squat up on that? Because me and Jay together would make some dang class t-shirts.
Oh, I know.
I'm just saying.
I know. Can you
know.
can you draw it all, Dot?
Fuck no.
No. Okay. We probably are related then.
I drew my niece a fish once and she thought it was a cat. Like, it's not gonna shout. Like, she even sat there and she was like, I wanted you to draw a fish. And I was like, well, what is that then? She was like, it's a cat. I was like, no, it wasn't meant to be, but alright, we'll go with it. Like, even had little bubbles and shit. I don't know what the fuck she saw. No, she thought it was legit like a pussycat. She was not fucking around with me either. So.
There's catfish, right? Yeah, exactly. There's catfish, so.
You know, that just shows how bad my drawing is.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's one thing that no one in my family has, like nobody, is any artistic ability. Like nobody can draw anything.
I don't know. I think your poetry's pretty good. That's artistic, isn't it?
As long as it starts with roses are red, then yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, like, no, like, you've come up with some pretty good rhymes. It's usually about me, but, you know.
Nah, in cat strings, I tend to come up with some good ones.
Oh, God. Rip you, Jay.
Jiggy
Well, I
3.
mean,
Yes, Tiffany? I want you to draw a brownie for your birthday. It's gonna go down as the worst birthday gift ever.
this is gonna be great. I want to see this shit. Like, this would be interesting to see.
By the way, Fauna and Tiffany, I don't know if you two have ever talked to each other, but
Why?
you guys should,
Fighting without hope.
because
Yeah,
There's no way to
Cindy's wife, me
Yeah.
and my YouTube wife.
It's just a way to die.
Oh god, that's awkward.
I want
you
you
got 15 more minutes at work.
to
Oh,
find
nice.
the hope you were named for.
Very nice.
Staying alive, I can help you with, but I can't. I
Fuck,
can't
Jay,
give
what have you
hope.
done? Like, why did you make this a
If you
thing?
go to see your
Like,
father,
what a thing.
My
You
my
think
Sims
meeting my
wife,
dad
meet
will-
my YouTube
Oh.
wife.
Will make anything better?
Like, why did
Um,
you make that happen? Like, I'm now gonna be.
Listen to a word I
Because,
say.
you know, potential threesome.
He's just...
Oh,
He'll never believe all this Lassie stuff.
that is not a bad idea. How do you guys feel about that? You down for that? We can be poly, I'm down. Well, I mean, we already was poly, you just didn't know it.
Snow believes Sarah, didn't he?
Tiffany is also a really good artist, Fauna.
Yeah, Tiffany's dank.
And Tiffany Fauna is a very good artist.
Yeah.
Do I
Fauna's
really?
also dank.
Fauna, I do talk you up. I do say. I do talk you up quite a bit.
That's not
Then-
poly then, that's just... Well, I mean, that makes you was the bit on the side. Like, you was the bit on the side because, like,
It's
Tiffany
not
came
probably
first.
that's cheating.
You know, like, if we're gonna really go there, then we can go there, but you're in the wrong there because you came second, not her. So, I mean, what can I say? You know, like, I'm a Brit, you know? I'm a ruthless Brit. Like, I take what I can get. You know, you gave me what I wanted in The Sims, whereas she gives me what I want on YouTube. I don't know where I'm going with this.
There you go. That's a good
Hey, I
save.
didn't say you were cheating on me. I'm just like, yeah, you are the side bitch. Yeah. Which means it's fine, because I never said to Tiffany that I would be
I'll keep him busy.
hers only.
But
Fauna's the side bitch. I guess that just makes me the
You
bitch.
survive.
Just makes you the fucking dog.
The dog that you just keep outside and never let in the house. I'm the dog that consistently
The dog
that
that keeps me company when I'm putting the dog outside.
The dog the neighbors complain about and threaten to shoot if he doesn't stop barking.
Some crowd. Gonna need a plan.
Since when have heroes ever needed
I mean, though, to be
plans?
fair though, like, Fauna, you're not no longer the side bitch. They did wife you as well, you know?
It's true.
They take a dog, yeah, I agree. I'm gonna, you know? It's fine though, you know? Because I now have a YouTube wife, a Sims wife, and that's good because now you both know about each other. Nobody's hiding anything. I no
got
longer
dark.
have It wasn't puppies, it was dogs. I mean, okay, so who gives a fuck? I mean, yeah, I agree though, that was a terrible thing to bring up here.
I didn't bring puppies into it. I said a dog.
That's the point I just made. What breed of dog would you be like, Jay? If you were a dog?
What dog would? What breed? I would be.
I feel like
You know,
people wanna be
I would
really
like to
fucking
say
annoying, like
I'd be one of those.
chihuahuas.
I'd like to say I'd be like one of those large and majestic dogs that you just kind of like grab onto and cuddle. But basically, I'd probably be like one of those little annoying little ankle biter dogs that doesn't stop barking.
Yeah, I would say so.
That people just like kick with their ankle and like get out of here, you little shit. That's probably what I'd be.
Alright, what would I be?
I don't know what breed you'd be, but chances are you would you'd be in heat
Lightning,
constantly.
listen to me.
Get moving.
No, you don't understand. Sarah's all right.
Bro.
So turn back.
Come on now.
I mean, am I wrong?
Yeah, because I
care of
don't have any kids.
Wait.
I'm popping kids out every fucking 10
We'll just,
months.
we'll just get you
Been there
fixed.
with free.
Great. That's fine. You know,
Gotta go.
Oh, so Fauna, before you leave work, let me ask you, who do you know for sure is gonna come to your stream tonight? Yorkshire Terrier? I could see you being a Yorkshire Terrier.
What? A what?
Or Yorkshire Terrier, you don't know what kind of dog that is?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of dog it is. We just don't say it like that here. We say Yorkshire. It's one word.
Well, I say Yorkshire.
I've never heard anyone say it like that. Dude, that was super strange. Alright, what's going on here? Why is he on like some out of control like Dark Knight shit? Like,
That's his, like, believe it or not, that's his creature he can summon. It just happens to be able to turn into a motorcycle.
Way to go.
he asked who's definitely coming into your stream tonight. Oh, they were quite hot. Who are they?
That's Shiva.
I should not be looking at that because I've already got 2 words.
What I asked you? Oh yeah, I asked who you knew for sure was coming tonight to your stream.
Come on, though. Now we're talking. Here we go. Something I can get down with.
I bet.
Wanna? Do I not make your list?
Me. Okay.
I don't make a list. Cool. I go to bed.
And maybe you'll get a surprise appearance from your boy.
Fauna! I'm about to, like, bruh, we're about to be fighting for a divorce or some shit.
What did she say? What I miss?
Like, I said to her, like, the other day, I will be making your stream, no worries. Right, she comes up with this fucking bullshit list of, like, you, Paige, T, Cat.
Oh yeah, she didn't include
Doesn't
you.
include me. Like, doesn't even include me in this fucking list. Like, are you fucking serious? I won't be there. Well, he asked who will be there. He didn't ask who will be playing. humans. It's fine, you clearly don't want me there. It's all good, don't worry. I understand now. It's fine.
Well, somebody just got relegated back to side glitch.
I was about to be relegated to nothing, bitch. Who's going? Motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, I died. Son of a bitch. I wasn't even really paying attention to what I was doing.
You really gotta pay attention to this game, buddy.
Well, you know, when you start slating people, or going savage on people, I gotta kind of pay attention to that.
I'm not savage.
Be right
I'm
back,
not
gonna go
slating
cry.
her, I'm being honest. You need a tissue. Tiffany, don't you gang up on me.
I really don't like how the chat shows up like a second earlier for you. It's probably because I'm on the YouTube gaming side and not the regular
Yeah.
YouTube.
I just use YouTube. It's not easier. Tiffany, you want to be on my side?
See, aren't spouses supposed to like stick together with this stuff?
The menu, but clearly not. Clearly Tiffany doesn't want me anymore. I have to look for a new wife.
For a new wife. You're gonna need a new wife and a new side piece. You have to start from scratch.
Have to train them up more before I wife them.
I can skip this part.
Cool 'em off! Way to go.
They're really funky looking.
They are. Let's see if I can pay a little bit better attention this time than not die.
Let me just also say, that bitch has a colder heart than I do. Like, she has some shit in crime.
Yeah.
Like, trust me. Whew. If I can make her cry, then, like, shit's going down, you know? Like, I am being terrible as a person.
Oh yeah.
But the bot worked today. Good.
Back off!
Did you just get wrecked? Oh no.
No, not quite. Close. But
Why didn't you heal?
I'm trying to. I can summon again. Let's do that.
Shiva!
See, watch. They turn into a motorcycle.
Rem rem.
I'll tell you what. If they actually made that exact noise when they were forming the motorcycle, this would be my favorite game of all time.
I tell you what, right? One day I'm gonna voice act the game,
Uh-huh.
and that's all they're gonna get me to do is just that. Like when a car's starting up and going, just go, rum 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 rum. Alright, Fauna, no worries, buddy.
Alright, Fauna, drive safe home. We'll
Still
see you
need
in
to
your
say she
stream
wants to be
later.
in a stream. We? I haven't been invited.
Well, that's true. I'll see you in your stream
What's up?
later. I'll
Maybe
be
you
busy
remember
plotting
that
your
account.
death.
I got taken in.
I said I'll be in her stream later. You'll be busy plotting your
Not by
death.
enemies. It was the cavalry.
Getting the what's them dolls, like the
He said
fucking
he'd lend us
witchcraft
Lucia a
dolls?
hand.
What are they called?
Voodoo.
So now,
That's it, a
your
voodoo doll out,
hero
you know?
is
That's the
back.
one.
I invited you. Alright, cool.
Why
You
would the
invited
army
me.
help
Alright, I
us?
turn up then. Thank you.
That doesn't
I'll
make
see you later.
sense.
The
See you later,
military's
Fawn.
got all kinds.
That
Not
is
all
how
of them
you
like
play
the
a
sanctum.
wife.
Don't worry.
Dead.
I'll handle the bad guys.
Oh shit, I'm kidding, don't beat me. I'm sorry. I submit.
Oh lordy. That is funny.
Shit. Why does his face look so like happy? It's like he's just seen
I was
porn
just
for
thinking the
first
same
time.
thing. He's like,
And then you got the kid that's really like down in the dumps.
considering he's on like a quest to save his fiance who turned into like a giant crystal, he seems a little too chipper in that picture,
Is
doesn't
that
he?
what's going on?
Well, that's one of the things that's going on.
Oh, okay. Fuck, she didn't even hear me say that, man. I didn't even have to back down there, man. I could have just been like,
Didn't hear you say what.
call her a dickhead. Like, she didn't even hear, you know? Like, I could have really, like, been all chipper. Instead, I submit.
That's funny.
Ice tracks.
Just waiting for that
Is
DM
that
to
some
be
kind
like,
of Lassie power?
in trouble.
It's funny. There's like 7 watching now, and they're probably all like, "I'm only watching because I want to hear who this British chick is." I don't care about the guy or the game. I just hear this British accent
Yeah,
and I
man.
want
I
to hear
bring the
more.
entertainment. Don't you worry, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah, definitely.
you know, there's one thing you can never say about me is I make it boring, you know, like no. I live and face stuff, you know. I bring the entertainment.
Oh, absolutely.
When does Tiffany get off work?
Not until your time, 1 a.m.
Bruh.
My time, 8 at night.
Tiffany, why is Jay streaming for you if you're working? That's like very misunderstood. No, misunderstood. What's the word I'm looking for, Jay?
I honestly wasn't
makes
listening to what you were
zero
saying.
sense. I was correcting myself. I'm saying it makes zero sense, like why you're streaming for her while she works. You know?
No,
Like we could be.
I don't know what you're trying to get at.
I don't know either, to be honest. I just had a thought, like, she's like AFK and you're streaming for her when she isn't even here,
Well, I mean,
you know?
I'm enjoying doing the stream anyway. But yes, if it wasn't for her asking today, I probably wasn't going to stream.
Oh no, she's here. Never mind. Okay, my point's just been thrown out the window. Okay, cool.
The whole town's a mess.
Can you like slap that kid?
he's the most
Pretty
annoying
slick.
character in the game, which is funny because
Oh,
there's
no,
like
on mute,
there's like
but-
2 or 3 that are super annoying, but he's
It's all about teamwork.
all about teamwork. Dot.
What do you think? So I'm going in and I have no backup. Like, put the phone up the hook,
Mhm.
and then that'll stop that.
Mm.
I don't know how much your phone bill would be there for your company after that, but yeah.
How about this?
Or you ring me, you know?
Oh, follow my lead.
You really fuck up your job. You go long distance.
Can't even imagine how much that would cost.
Let's have a look.
If I just said to you one day, I'm gonna call you on the phone, just like to talk to you once on the phone. I wonder what that would for like a half an hour or an hour.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Alright.
How about this? It's all about teamwork. Thanks, Hope. Huh. Just too easy.
Oh, it isn't actually as bad as I thought it would be.
No?
No. Oh wait, never mind.
You're gonna change that?
No, it actually isn't too bad. It's, what is that, per minute? Per minute, for me,
Mm-hmm.
25p.
It's not too bad.
No.
So 10 or yeah, so 10 minutes would cost 250. That's not horrible.
Thank God for Discord.
Yeah, Discord or Snapchat or Twitter or
Yeah.
I guess you can't do audio calls on Twitter, but still.
Yeah, you can do Snapchat though. Snapchat you can do.
Mhm.
Discord, Twitter, not Twitter, Skype.
Yeah.
There'd be some crazy ass shit though, like can't imagine like just getting a random phone call from you, you know, like I know you have my number so you could do it one day, but like it would just be really weird.
I'll
Like-
tell you what, I won't lie. There's been a few times where just like for shits and giggles, I was like, I wonder if I called if she would answer. Like I would assume I would assume you wouldn't, but because you
You'd
don't
have to,
know
like,
what my number
call
is, and
twice,
or you might know what my number
Yeah.
is. I'm sure I had to give it to you for something.
probably, but I don't really kept it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd have to like call twice within like 2 minutes for me to actually answer.
Well, like, that's what I figured. Like, if I call once, she won't answer because she won't recognize the number. But if she sees it 2 or 3 times in like 5 minutes, she might be like, "I'm just gonna answer so I can yell at this person." Be like, "What the f do you want?"
Time to switch, kiddo.
Alright, Tiffany.
How about this?
Yeah.
All right,
sure.
Tiff.
I feel like if I come and visit, like I'd call you at work and just like, I don't do your home. Like straight up just
How about this?
You call him like, "When are you coming home? There's nothing to eat in this house."
How about this?
You call
Well,
you call and leave me an angry voicemail like, "You better bring home food or all your shit's gonna be out on the lawn." And you could sleep somewhere else tonight.
like kick you out of your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking rip. No, I don't know, like I wouldn't be that bad. Unless some of my breads and then it's just like no holds barred, like you better provide food or yeah.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Like, there's been times where I've been like with my dad, he's like, I need food, and he's like, we've got food, and I'm like, no, I need food. He said, but we have food, and I'm like, well, we don't have food, I want to eat, so we haven't got food. Come on,
You know how that
get with the program.
you know that conversation would have gone when I was a kid. I would have gone like, "We don't have any. We need something to eat." My dad would say, "We have food, not the food I want to eat. I guess you're going hungry."
Yeah, that's what my mum. Like my mum used to always be like that, but my dad was always a lot more lenient. But then my mum, even when like we was on like our period and stuff, my mum would always be like, "No, you're not allowed to eat." Like, bruh.
So let's talk more about your periods, Dot.
Yeah, no worries, no.
How about this?
First one? You wanna go there or no?
Yeah, we can start with the first one, work our way up to present day if you want.
I recap every single one.
Yeah.
First one was age 12. I then had regular periods until I was 16 when I went on the injection for getting pregnant. I then stopped having periods for around 2
Hey,
and a half
Omega,
years.
what's going on, dude? We're just listening to
Hi.
my buddy Dot talk about her history with having periods. So you came at just the right time.
I then came off it for about a month, which I then had a really bad experience with a period then. I then went back on it for another 2 years, so I was on it a total of 4 years, which was longer than what I should have been.
Yeah.
I'm doing alright, Amiga. How are you? Jay's also doing alright, I assume. You doing alright?
I am doing okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah.
Good stuff. And then age 20,
We fight
One.
and we survive.
I then completely came off of that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Got my periods back to normal.
Mhm.
And then I went on the implant as I started having intercourse again. And I do
Later.
not want sprog.
How
Yeah.
about this?
All right.
What's full history of periods? What is yours?
About the same as yours. It differs slightly in certain areas, but more or less it's the same.
Great stuff, Hope.
My viewer count will go from 7 to -4 after hearing that. You're like, bruh.
It's all about teamwork. I can take it. Anytime.
Ooh, this motherfucker is mad.
Mm-hmm. He is not happy. You need to be in this voice chat more often when I stream. It's
What?
fun having you here.
Well, yeah, it's to play that dead ass game. Like,
Oh man, I love Final Fantasy.
yeah, but I mean, you see yourself, this is like the worst one.
Not the worst one, but it's definitely, of the 15 main games, it's definitely in like the bottom third, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you stream like a better game, then you'd be fine.
I need to get myself one of those Ethernet cables and see about streaming The Last of Us off my PS4. So I know you said you watched that.
You the one that I got.
Yeah.
Serious? Yeah, I can link you the one I got because it like you pick a length that you need, and then even if you don't get the one I get, you know what to look for.
Yeah. I don't
The
need
one
a
you want.
super long one. I kind of need one that's about 15, 20 feet. Probably not even quite that long, but just to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, like with mine, I have like a bunch under my desk where like I ordered it too long, but it's like not worth having to re-thread it through the whole house.
I was gonna say, isn't your cable going through the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It literally it goes like I don't think it could get any further away to be honest if it tried.
Really?
Yeah. One of my roommates was dorming in college and they were charged 100 extra. Dorming? What's dorming?
Living in a dorm room at college, meaning you live on campus instead of living at home.
You're gonna charge $100 for Ethernet cable and like it's 5 days. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. But I mean, like if they get away with it, German, I think they would probably do it. But
Follow my lead.
yeah, I mean, I picked mine up for I think like £10, £12.
Yeah, I figured they're not expensive.
I feel like a super long one though. Mine was super long. Like overly so, to be honest.
Really?
I got my dad to like cut it down before he put it in, but at least now it will go from one side of the room to the other. I'll feed it around the whole room.
Time to switch, kiddo. Well,
Same
come
with
on.
stupid printer cables, which I was trying to order at Best Buy. You can buy it.
You know what the other nice thing is about having you in this chat? Is you can actually, I could be playing the game and you can read the messages out loud. I can just respond to them.
Yeah. Alright. Tiffany says, same with your stupid printer cables. They charge $20 at the Best Buy, but you can buy at the dollar store.
She's right.
Full stop.
Can't argue
I need
with
to
that.
get a really monotone voice back from the other night.
This is just a
That was great. British robot. That was funny.
I don't know how I did it though.
What were you reading though? I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember what it was. It was something. I think it was tweets or some shit.
I think it was too. Yeah.
Oh, no.
God is my new Siri. Yes.
Siri 2.0 boys. Here we go.
Siri, but without the annoying voice.
The Siri you can listen to for hours. I need to work on the monotone voice.
In fact, you know what I did the other? I don't know if I told you, but you know that Alexa thing that I have.
Yeah.
I said Alexa, and it became active. I said, "Why don't you sound like Dot?" And her answer was, "Sorry, I don't know that one."
Thanks, Hope.
Can you not set it to like a British accent?
I don't think so. I think it just has one voice.
I think it would probably have like the London like Cockney accent though, to be fair, or like the Yorkshire one. I don't think
Yeah.
it would be like mine, which is like mainland. I think it's a mixed one, like a bit of everything. You can for Siri on the iPad. What about the whatever the fuck they have? Echo.
I'm not sure.
It's all about teamwork. Great
Just that yours,
stuff.
Tiffany, so very attractive. I think you're like me.
You can't. Wait, you can change the accent for Siri on the iPad? How do you do that? Like, I don't really ever use Siri on the iPad, but I might start. Because she's gonna sound British.
I don't know about the Google thing. I didn't play with it. Oh, we'll play with it? Oi oi, here we go. It confuses me talking to Chris on the phone. Yeah, I hate when people do that. They like interrupt your conversation. It's like, bro, the fuck. Oh bloody hell. Amiga says, oh bloody hell. What's going on?
Oh bloody hell, what's wrong? Talk to us. We're here for you.
Pull up a chair. There's a little circle going. We have tea and coffee in the corner, along with donuts. And quick fapping.
Very quick. So quick I didn't even realize I said it. Still, that might be the best one yet. It was just so funny because I was like, I'm eating a cookie, and you just said okay in the most disgusted voice ever, and I'm like, what the fuck's your problem with cookies?
Just wait for the right moment.
In the
It was-
settings, Chris changed it on his iPhone. It would text "fuck you," and he'd occasionally tell his phone to read
No
his
one's
text
dying
messages
today.
from me.
Just listening to this is hilarious.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
We get that a lot.
Yeah.
Dot and I have
Right,
some
debating,
high
putting up a
quality
podcast.
banter.
You know,
What's
if
that?
we get enough people that want to hear it, we start a podcast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I bring my really monotone robot voice and I work out how to do it again.
Oh, that's what the old bloody hell was for. Okay, we thought something was wrong.
Oh.
Oh shoot.
I feel like everyone needs like a British person in their life, to be honest.
I know. I didn't realize how much my life was lacking until we became friends, and I was like, wow, having this British friend is really.
You really oversell it.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, you want me to downplay it?
I don't know, like that was really oversold. Like I was just like, what?
You used the phrase wrong? No, you didn't use it wrong.
Thanks, Hope.
Necessary. I think you can use it for both good and bad things.
Oh bloody hell.
Yeah.
No, that here, you could use it in that way, yes. But it would be more common to be used in a more of a oh no kind of way rather than a I feel like with the latency as well, it's harder to pick up on it because we'd actually change subjects by then.
Right. That's true.
So it just was like
How about this?
coming to go wrong rather than. But yeah, you did well there, buddy.
So Tiffany, I take it you're not leaving early today? Your boss isn't going to send you home early?
Why are they like throwing up in the air?
You see that number in the corner that says like 438, 439? When that bar fills all the way up, they get what's called staggered, which lowers their defense a lot. And when that happens, you can do a lot more damage, and you can throw them into the air, and while they're in the air, they can't really do anything to you.
Interesting.
Sister office keeps calling. Are a lot of people out of both offices today, Tiff? For that wedding?
Oh, there's a wedding? Where?
One of her coworkers is
Oh,
getting
that's
married.
nice.
I don't know how nice it is. I don't think Tiffany cares for the guy very much.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't think she does. No, just your office? Okay.
I love a good wedding. Like, I have to say. Like, not the whole, like, vows and shit, but, like, the after thing.
Think we're
The
almost
reception
like-
or the party?
Yeah, like the party part of it, you know, like it's where everyone just gets drunk, you know, like I don't know, maybe that's just a UK thing.
No, I think when my brother got married, I think I was the only sober one in that place out of 200 people.
Overall, who can't figure out shrink to. Oh my god. This is why older people should not be given office jobs because they have no fucking idea what the fuck they're doing.
Dot, it's not even the older people that are doing this. I don't think you should. Dot's pretty tech savvy, Tiff. You should DM Dot someday and just tell her about some of the stupid questions you get asked. I mean, it is hilarious.
I mean, like, given my nan's reaction to me, like, sorting out a charger for her laptop this today, like, I don't think anything would really shock me, to be honest.
You'll be surprised.
That
I mean,
cute as fuck,
they
though.
ask some of the most basic questions. Like, to the point where I would say to Tiffany, stop making this stuff up.
I mean, like, my dad this morning was like, I want you to put something on eBay for me. I'm like, alright. Well, I'm gonna need some, like, you know, examples of what you want me to write, because obviously it was a washing machine he wants me to put on. No idea about them. So then we got to the title, which is the first page,
Right.
and he had already had enough.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck this shit, don't worry about it.
It's stupid to
Really doesn't surprise me, though. When people aren't tech savvy, they're just like 5 seconds, and they're like, nah, I'm done.
So, like, instead of attaching the original image to an email, the chick prints out the picture, scans it, and then forwards. What?
The army's no match for Nora.
Why?
He was smiling.
Like, what? Did you ask why?
That what she's telling you right now, that's the example I was trying to think of. She told me that a couple days ago.
Why haven't you called in?
Sorry, slipped my mind.
And this isn't a rare thing, Dot. This is like the rule, not the exception, with the questions she gets. It's like daily.
Are you alright?
I'm great, you're great, everybody's great.
I mean, why not just say you don't know?
Union
Like,
time.
Yeah.
I feel like I would, like,
Point.
she said she's not
Don't
tech
sweat it.
savvy. She's like
Deadline's hyper
27.
encrypted.
I mean, like, there's no, that's not tech savvy, though. That's like common sense.
Is that
Like,
you?
I'm not your sister.
Hey, Dot, by the way, Tiffany's birthday's soon.
ooh, when is
Yeah.
it?
It's, what's the date today? The 11th?
Mhm.
So, 12 days, the 23rd?
Damn.
Yeah.
Get that one, Glenn. I put it in my calendar.
Attention all units. Ignore all fire zone
I
restrictions.
thought,
Where's my
Tiffany, your
calendar?
present had shipped already, but it hasn't. It looks like it's shipping on Monday.
The 20 what?
23rd is her birthday.
Cool.
Whatever it takes. You want to start a war in the streets? Civilians are still
Alrighty.
evacuating. The collateral we're
How about
talking
you
about
turn
is
in, Tiffany?
unacceptable. You don't know what it's like out there. You don't understand why we're here. Who do you think it is?
She's so like, what?
It's not the sanctum. It's not us. It's the people.
We'll meet at Hope's place.
I tell you
Felix
what,
Heights,
Tiffany, for your
35A.
birthday, we give you the gift of our company and a voice chat.
There we go.
Take
Aren't
care
you
of
lucky?
Hope.
All over.
What I thought you were gonna say? I thought you were gonna say for your birthday, I'll send you a gift. Jay will pay for it.
Snow. Listen to me. It's about Hope. His mother was.
No.
Hope? Hope!
Oh, Jesus.
Answer me!
That'd be so fucked up.
Yelling doesn't fix it. It's called interference.
No, I'm all about them
You
free
can
gifts, man.
chit-chat when
Like,
we
you gotta be
get
creative with that shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I've got point. You fall in behind. And see if you can't
Or
cool
if they're
off
not
that
creative,
head
you
noise.
need to be very cheap with them, you know? Like, very creative, cheap gifts is where it's at.
Yeah.
Like your t-shirt, your mug, your other mug, and your other mug.
Yeah. I think I told you the other day that I went to high school with a girl that looked just like this character. Really crazy.
Yeah. This woman has like very like pointy ears, so they really stick out. There's one thing I noticed about people straight away is like their ears. Like if there is a repoint out, I notice it. Like wow, I'm like what it is
Really?
like, really out there, you know. I feel like such an arsehole for saying it though.
Yeah. It's funny.
I like the pink-haired characters, like her Ice. Sorry.
Her? That's Lightning.
Mhm.
That's the main character.
I like her eyes. Her eyes
Yeah.
are very pretty. They're very like they're a lovely shade, you know.
Alright, let's move that down there.
They've both got very pointy ears.
You think those are pointy ears? Really?
They stick out. They stick out a lot. Like I would say especially on the right, that one. Like her ears are very like very pointy outy.
Pointy outy. I think that's the scientific term, actually. They're very pointy outy.
Leave me alone. But they do, and then like with this character as well, when you go out like of the menu thingy, like her is a very pointy outy as well.
God, pointy outy.
Yeah. Like I don't know, I thought I would notice that, like that would be like the first thing I noticed if I ever met them, you know? First thing I was thinking was like, so it is very out there, you know, they really want the world to see them.
Change of plans. Could have been worse.
Tiffany, did your ears point out? Oh no. I've never seen your ears. I've seen Jay's. Jay's doesn't. You know you get them like them adults that just look like fucking Dumbo or some shit, you know?
Dumbo.
Me too! You laugh.
I can just see you walking up to someone and say, if you flap those things, would you fly away?
I tell you what though, like my stepdad has really small ears, I have to say.
Really?
Yeah, very small ears, they're weirdly small. But then his dad had really big ears. Like it's really fucked up.
God,
What?
really?
Yeah.
As if there was any doubt.
So Tiffany, any more updates on Jerry and Diana? Have they done anything else stupid lately?
Bring it on.
I have Dumbo ears, sorry I didn't even see that. I really don't. What's the ring thing?
You should just be like, no you don't, I never would have married you otherwise.
Well, I haven't seen them, so I can't say.
Yeah,
Like,
just the ring
what's
thing
the
so far.
say that you haven't seen them? Like, how would you know? You know, like.
Well, but you've seen pictures of Tiffany, haven't you?
Yeah, but not of that angle where you see the ears. You know,
Alright,
there's
Tiffany,
some-
go
especially
take
with
a
long hair.
picture of your ears and send them to Dott.
If people with like long hair or whatever, like the cover there is, like it's really hard to tell. You know, they can really hide that shit. So I never judge. Instruction. Then I judge. But yeah, what's this ring thing?
Don't be predictable.
Tiffany, explain the ring thing to Dot.
After you take the photo of your ear.
After you take the photos of your ears, yes. I wanted to do it just so a coworker will say, what the hell are you doing? Proving to some random grit on the internet that I have dungo ears.
Yeah, for sure.
Mind your own business.
It's just bought a third engagement / wedding ring because their cousins. Wait, their cousins? As in their cousins that got engaged, or?
No.
Why would you need 3 engagement / wedding rings?
Because they are weird individuals.
Surely there should be only 1 engagement ring.
There should.
Or am I like wrong there?
No,
I'm
you're
maybe
right.
wrong there.
I've got
Okay,
a few screws
cool.
loose, but I'm a lessee, same as you.
2 of their cousins got
Difference
engaged and shit.
being,
So are the 2 that got engaged, are they related or?
I wasn't
no,
born
no.
on Cocoon.
Okay.
I'm from Grand
First one was
Pulse.
stolen. Second
The
one was a
world
fake ass
below
looking one.
You all hate so
And
much.
the third one
My
looks
partner
just
and
as
I turned to
fake.
crystal there and gone to sleep.
Ah.
But when we came around,
Oh.
here we were.
Are you
The
engaged,
reason
Tiffany?
Cocoon's in such an uproar is the same reason you're here now. Vanille and I woke
Wait,
up.
does Chris pop the question yet? You can
don't
be like,
think so.
Bitch, I got a dot. I don't need you. No? Oh.
Have you given him an ultimatum yet, Tiff? Like, you have to propose by a certain date?
I mean, there's no rush with stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just for some people, it's a big thing.
Sanctum
You know?
follows foul sea orders.
Others, it's just
It's
like,
not
yeah,
just after
Right.
still I'm already.
But they have been dating for
So I
like
told
5-6
you.
years.
Well,
There's a threat.
More innocents get killed.
told us what?
You can't
Did you
take
propose to
blame
him?
for that.
No, I
Someone
thought...
has to.
I want to say you told me, Tiff.
We can still save him.
He was gonna do it when we're going to Seattle in July,
Oh no, you didn't tell me that.
but in Canada.
I'm supposed to protect you. I can't let this happen.
Well, how do you know about it? 'Cause it's May
Cause,
now.
sure.
Did he tell you?
One
Like, I
choice,
was
I
planning
guess.
on doing it this,
I try
like,
to save
here.
everyone.
and then he changed his mind. Apparently,
So,
when you
Hope,
cross the border,
Are you with me
you
on
have
this?
to disclose
You
what
just need
items
to
you
look out
have.
for yourself.
Okay. So we can't hide the ring? Well, I mean, just cross the border separately.
Or just tell them to swallow the ring and then poop it out when you when you cross the border.
They could take ground you with you and get him to swallow the ring.
If you really loved me, you'd swallow this ring and poop it out so you could propose to me across the border.
Oh my god. Shit.
So
I
we
mean,
talked
but-
about your periods and swallowing engagement rings today. What else? What other weird shit can we talk about?
I don't know, he was like all emo one day and I why? He said he had the perfect plan to propose. Oh. So now you're like really on edge, no? Like I feel like if someone said that to me, I'd like be super on edge, like that they're gonna do it at any point. I'd be like really worried, to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine. Sucks to be you!
Nothing to worry about.
Has he got the ring yet? Cause like, oh god, he's really
Nice
like,
one.
okay.
How about this? Oh, follow my lead.
See, that would fuck me up, honestly. So what's the plan now then?
She tells him you propose to me in July or I'm leaving you to move to New York to feed deer with Jay. And we start a deer farm.
Oh god.
That's what we're gonna do when we win the lottery. We're gonna start a deer farm.
Okay.
Oh, deer and goats. Because Tiffany likes goats.
Oh. Oh, wouldn't be surprised if he still does it in July. I mean, he probably will. But it might like be before, so... What about the rabbits? Who's gonna tend the rabbits?
I would, but you probably shoot me in the head while you're telling me the story about tending the rabbits.
Let's before you answered and then I was like, oh no, I forgot. You just completely off with it. I was like, okay, yeah. Never mind.
Yep.
I sit you on a rock.
I just literally watched that film and I was like, I would definitely
Just
do
too
Lenny.
easy.
You think I'm stupid enough to turn my back on you? Fuck no. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, maybe he'll do it like before or after. You know, like.
Wrapped up and ready.
I can see him probably doing it before. So then, you know, like you go away. Ah! Oh, my finger! Oh!
Jeez. God, that got loud. It scared me. What did you do?
I punched
Just so
my
people that are
desk.
watching know, we're in different countries. I didn't do anything to her.
How about this?
I punched my desk with like my finger bone
Oh, lovely.
on like the knuckle. Fucking not on the knuckle, but like the one past the knuckle on your finger.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he has shown me the ring. He's shown you the ring? Bruh. Wow. I don't know, man. Like, just, you know, when he does it, you know?
There's a treasure chest somewhere. I can hear it. Where the hell is it?
Okay. We're like all seriously talking about like proposing,
Yeah.
and then they do like,
It's like,
there's a
it's like,
treasure chest
I'm trying to
somewhere."
play a game. Can you keep the chatter down a little bit? I can't play with all these people talking. What am I doing streaming? I want to know how that treasure
These
chest
people
is.
want to kill us, don't they?
So what are you guys going to Canada for? Just like a vacation or?
Bring it on.
I keep forgetting that you're talking to Tiffany because I'm like ready to answer for her since I already know.
Oh, she doesn't reply to this channel.
Great stuff, Hope.
She's working, so I'm more being nosy than anything
Yeah,
else.
I'll give her a minute to answer.
His cousin that is getting married in Seattle in July. We're taking a few extra days
see that?
for ourselves and the drive to Canada. We're putting them in back out. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You may as well. You may as well.
No problem.
It's like for me, if I went like to Australia or to the US, I'd make sure I went for like a long trip because I just don't feel like I'd make
Yeah.
the habit of going out there.
So other than like, so if you go to Australia, because I know you said that's kind of the place you want to go first. Other than Chuck, who's out there that you wanna meet up with?
Right now,
Yeah, like as of today, who would that be?
him, possibly Skits. You wouldn't know.
I know who you're talking about.
Finger, fuck, that really hurt. I really nailed it.
Jesus.
Whoever really, like, not Adams. Sorry, buddy, if you're watching this.
And not card, because if you bring money, it's just going on yourself, not her. Continue. You were saying?
Okay.
How do I care?
Can I just clarify, Card, while you're raging at this? It wasn't me that said it, and I did
No.
not coerce him in any way to say that.
No,
Alright? Like, let me just clarify that shit.
no, it's very true. That was an original JB thought. 100% authentic JB.
The real JB. That was been stole by Dott. No, I don't know. I think like right now it would literally be him, and like that's it.
Yeah.
But like I feel like because we've been friends for so long, like I need to go out and see him, like meet up with him and shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's great.
Well, you have. Well, yeah. Like
Yeah. And then
that's why when you said like you really wanted to go to Australia first, I was like, well, that makes sense. She's known Chuck longer than me.
yeah.
How about this?
America though. If I could get you all together, it would be.
That would be hard to do because like literally, we could not like if you were to consider me, Tiffany, say Cat and Fauna, and
Do we have to bring Cat? I'm joking, Cat. If you want.
Yes.
I'm joking.
Yes, I love Cat. Shut up.
I had to do that. I couldn't not. Come on.
Mean. Go knock
I
on my
know.
favorite shimmer like that. This is wrong. But like I was saying, you take like I live in the Northeast, right? Shelby lives in the Southeast. Tiffany
We're
lives.
inviting Shelby as well.
I think she's one of the three you're still allowed to speak to, so
Yes,
I suppose we should include her. But then Tiffany's all the way out west, and then Fauna and Kat are all the way southwest. It's like we're literally in four corners of the country. You couldn't split us up more.
Yeah.
Not good.
I mean, like, just, you know, like, just to, like, you know, get out to the US. I mean, like, right now, the main priority for me is, like, Australia, and then it's definitely gonna be US. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna fuck about anyone else. You know, like, if they wanna come meet us, they can come meet us. Bam, done. If we allow them to. But, like, I don't feel like that's, like, an urgent thing right now. Like, I'm happy with just waiting for Australia. Doing Australia and then looking at America. Do America.
Yeah. So other than Australia and the US, is there like anywhere else that you just like, I need to visit this place?
What are you doing?
Yeah. There's quite a few places.
Yeah?
I'd love to go back to Spain. I would avoid France like the plague. It's ill. It's such a country I was going after. No offense if anyone's from France, by the way.
Doesn't matter who dies. Just wipe them all.
So no offense if you're from France, but ew. Just ew.
So
No, like, I don't know. Like, to me, I may have gone to the wrong place or whatever. Like, I don't know, but it just seems to me like, you know, French people had their heads up their asses. But so,
Really?
like that place, yeah.
Interesting.
I really want to go out to Japan.
Why Japan? Like what's the... Just in general, you're just interested in going?
Yeah, just like the culture, you know, like I feel like that'd be a very cultured country. I know that's really easy to say, but it's like you, here you see like movies and like, bits of it and shit.
I can
Wow,
take
it's so
it.
cultured, you know, it's so different.
Thanks.
Love to go like South Africa.
Really? Oh yeah, I think I remember you mentioning South Africa to me once.
Love to go on like a safari, like a proper safari, not like a zoo safari, like proper out in the open, out with the lions. They can smell you safari.
Thanks, Hope.
Love to go Hawaii as well. That'd be cool.
I think Tiffany has a good story about going to Hawaii and how much she hated it. I think that's more about the people she was with there and how they acted versus Hawaii itself.
Come on! It's me you want!
You almost broke up with Chris
Yeah.
because of Hawaii.
Yeah, it was a rough trip.
Jeez, clearly. Fucking
Told
hell.
you. It was rough.
I think me and you should go, to be honest.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Fuck, you know, you're supposed to go alone. Another place I really want to go is to go see the Northern Lights. That'd be really cool. I feel like that would be like my top list right now.
Yeah. That's a good list.
Anytime.
And then like just work my way around, you know, like fuck it, you know.
Right.
Avoid Thailand because I'd rather not get water thrown at me.
You mean you don't want to get buckets of water thrown at you as you're walking down the street?
No. No, thank you. China as well, that would be interesting to know. Because again, that would be a different culture, you know?
Yeah. This fight's getting really annoying. Jeez.
Well, he shouldn't have died.
That's true.
Thanks, Hope.
I think another place I'd love to go is like Amsterdam, but I feel like that's a very British like tourist attraction.
Is it?
Yeah, from what I've heard.
How about this?
Is there anything on Amsterdam that you like? Or it's just you just want to go?
I just feel like it would be a different like world, you know? It's like I watched a movie once that was based in Amsterdam and I was just like, it's such a different culture, what I'm used to. And it's such a different outlook, you know, and it's just completely out there, it's its own place, and I like that.
How about this?
I'm sure Carg would like to go to all those places if she could find the right person to bleed dry.
No problem.
I can hear you holding in your laughter, by the way. I can hear it.
I don't hold in shit, mate.
Yeah.
Anything I hold in is a deepest, darkest secret.
I'm sure. I was waiting for her to type in chat. I'll have you know, I have the next guy lined up, so don't you worry.
Oh, fuck. So what happened in Hawaii, Tiffany, to make you want to break up with Chris? Or is it a long story you want me Jay to explain it to me?
It's better if she explains it, because it's been a while since I've heard it, so I'm sure I get it wrong.
Pretty long. You get time.
What time is it, Dott, where you are right now?
It is 11:53.
Time to switch, kiddo. Thanks, Hope.
Long story short, I guess his parents were hella pissing me off and he wouldn't like stand up for them. Was he a child at this point?
Hope, follow my lead.
Or is that just like, I can't remember what
How about this?
like heritage he has, so I don't even want to guess at this point. Oh no, it's not the same as Tiffany's. What heritage is Chris, Jay?
I think Chris is Chinese.
Alright, so is that because like it's a Chinese thing? Like the Chinese guys not stand up to their parents? Oh my god, that scared the living daylights out of me, that fucking Teddy. I was just like, what the fuck is that?
Don't you touch her!
Protect Cocoon!
No, shit like they were against renting a car, and they took look everywhere to take the bus, and they were tired of being in this bus take too long. Renting a car would have been $30 a day. I mean, they're old, so no? So like, surely renting a car would be better for their health. Or am I like missing the point there? I know if I was like a Hawaii or some shit, like I would have to like rent a car or something like that. I was pissing about with that shit. They're very paranoid people, they don't like using credit card.
Magic! We don't stand a chance! We can't fight that!
Literally breathing down our necks everywhere we went. In what way? Like being annoying or?
I think it was more like her and Chris couldn't do anything by themselves. Like the parents always had to be there.
Oh.
Yeah, like
what you
no
mean, like,
privacy, no
wink,
alone time.
kinda.
Which I would imagine would get annoying.
No, like, oh god. Yeah, I can imagine that would be like, went to go walk to the store and get water and they complained.
Gotta stay ahead of them.
But
We walk from here.
straight and they couldn't do it. They did smartphones too. They can just Google Maps it. I mean, why do they need to go with
Time's
you
wasting.
to get water? Like, what do they think you're gonna do? Like, run off and leave them? You know?
They say they're going to get water, they catch a plane back to the US.
Yeah.
Or back to the mainland.
They don't want to be alone. But even so, like, you're going to get water. Like, you're not... That's just, like, mad.
Felix
Like,
Heights is that way.
why go on
right?
holiday together if you don't want to... So they keep bringing up the cruise they want us to go to, but it's like, you
Still
can't
pretty
get
far.
lost on a boat, you're literally stuck on a boat. Yeah, you
It's
can't
true.
really.
A great place for family living.
They see,
Yeah.
they go on a cruise
So
together.
they say.
His parents get so annoying that Tiffany and Chris just jump overboard,
Looks like it
swim
actually
back
might
to the
be.
mainland.
Yeah, well, she don't have family.
Hey, listen to me, kid.
It's like Titanic. They'll be floating away on their luggage.
I'm an orphan. I barely got to know my family. But someday,
No, I
I'm
can
gonna
honestly
have my
imagine
own.
like Chris' parents
Once I
jumping in
save
after
Sarah,
him.
I
Like,
can tuck
Wait
her.
he's
for
still
us.
ain't gonna be alone, bitches.
How exactly?
Good question.
Oh my lord.
Only
wanna
we
do
can
what's
make a joke
right.
out of that.
But everyone hates Lassie. Kind of hard to help someone that's trying to kill you. It'll be tough. But everything will work out in the end. As long as we stay together and hold on to hope.
We don't have any.
Next time I can save him and stop the stream, I think.
Well, Lassie's only hope is a quick death.
Where's the cruise to?
Hmm?
Is also my question. The cruise, cruise on that. We should go on a cruise, Jay. Now that would
Hold
be
on to
dank as
hope.
fuck.
We should go on a cruise. But you know what we should do first before we go on a cruise?
Wait up!
Raise the roof?
Well, before we raise the roof? Stop the stream because I'm hungry.
Oh. I thought it was like a legit thing then, like, I was forgetting something, I was like,
Yeah. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to stop. So thanks for coming by. Tiffany, I hope you enjoyed the stream that I did just for you. Hope you appreciate the kindness that I have bestowed upon you. His Dot tries to not vomit in the background.
Alright guys, I'll catch you later.
Alright,
I had a good
say
time,
bye,
I hope
Dot.
You guys did too. Bye!
See you later.